We've let our epoxy cure now for about 5 or 6 minutes. We're going to take and test our sample piece, and it's good and hard. So now we can go ahead and sand our corner down to a sharp corner. I'll use a 100 grit, 150 grit sandpaper to level this. The reason that we put the masking tape on is that that's a sacrificial surface so that we don't damage our existing surface. So we're going to sand this, and the material is going to powder up for us if it's cured and dried. We'll go ahead and sand this down flush with the masking tape. I like to stop every once in a while and make sure that I haven't burned through the masking tape. If I do, I simply pull it off and put a new piece of masking tape on the surface. We're going to go ahead and sand this down to the level of the masking tape. We want to be real careful not to round that corner off, because we want a nice sharp corner on the repair to replace that corner that was missing. A lot of times we can repair a cabinet door that's maybe been dropped and the wood gets kind of puffed up and pushed up out of the way. We want to make sure when we trim that we trim off all the raised area so that we can get a nice level repair. The size of the repair you can do with epoxy is really quite large. If we had a large corner that we were trying to repair, we could actually even put some brads or staples into that corner, or even a trim screw below the surface of where the repair is going to finish. And that would actually give us a little bit of reinforcement for that. I'll go ahead and sand this sharp. We have a nice sharp corner now. I'm going to remove the masking tape. And you see we haven't damaged the finish at all. Now there is a little bit of a lip there, and what we're going to do with that is we're going to take a razor knife, extend the blade out just a little bit, and we're going to come in and shave that off. Just let the blade kind of rest along the finish line, the surface, and we'll pare that off. And shave that right down. Now we have an extremely level repair there. Very little sanding is going to be required to finish that up. We can take a little bit of 600 grit sandpaper, and now that corner is perfectly level and flush. We've minimized the amount of touch-up that we have to do just to the epoxy, and in another video we will apply the color.